Hello again everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I am in the craft room and I'm still tidying. Oh god, what a job. And I've been getting a bit sidetracked, you know how it is. But anyway, I thought, oh, I'm fed up of doing this now, I'm going to do another little video. Just of all bits and bobs, like a catch-up video. But one thing I wanted to show you, said that I'd started doing some crochet again. I thought I would show you what I'm doing. I'm going to make another blanket. Now I'll leave the link to, some of you will remember a couple of years ago when Mr. Doodle was having lots of hospital appointments, I started doing, it's Tunisian crochets, might be a long video, started doing a blanket. I wanted something while I was waiting about it, you know, with him at hospital and that, and I thought, oh, I'll start doing some Tunisian crochet. And then I think it was Mr. Doodle's idea. He says, well, why don't you just do all strips and have it in all different strips? And that's what I did. I'll leave the link to where I showed that blanket, finished blanket. It was huge, and I love Tunisian crochet because I think it's very easy, and I've been given an absolute, oh, there is so much yarn. I've been given so much yarn, it's just unbelievable. So I'm doing 2 balls at a time, 2 strands of yarn at a time. This is going to be one heavy blanket, I'll tell you. So, and I will leave the link to the lady who I first followed. Well, I had to have a look again. I've only ever done Tunisian crochet that once with the blanket, and then this time the lady's name is is it Bella Coco? So no, oh, I can't quite remember, something like that, but she's amazing. And if you're somebody that thinks, oh, I'd love to be able to crochet, I can't crochet, it's worth popping across, because she does left-handed, left-hand, right-handed videos. Don't know whether she does on the Tunisian, but normal crochets she does, and she's just lovely. She's so clear, she goes so slowly for beginners, and she's brilliant. So anyway, I only started this a couple of days ago, done that piece, and because I've got so much yarn, I thought, oh, well, we'll start another piece as well. So, and they're not going to be all the same size, as you can see. I've just done 25 stitches. I'm not bothered what it's going to turn out like. It's going to be a blanket. So I've done that piece. And then, just so that I don't get bored of all the same colours, I've started another one. And that's a different size again. But who cares? But yeah, well, Tunisian crochet is brill. I'm not going to do a demonstration, but it's really good fun, and it's just easy. I think it's very easy, but it does eat a lot of yarn, so it's an ideal. I mean, the blanket that I did before, I bought the yarn for that, and it did cost quite a lot. Well, I'd already got some yarn, then I bought some more, and it did, you know, cost quite a lot. But if ever if you've got yarn left over, lots and lots and lots of yarn, then it's worth doing. But the other blanket I only used, it was a thick chunky yarn, and I only used 1 strand. But for this, I'm just, because I honestly think I've got enough for a couple of blankets, even if I do 2 lots of yarn. Right, must remember to put that video link in. If I forget, just give me a shout if you want to look. The other thing I've been doing is doing the colour swatch things, charts that Tracy Susan, thank you Tracy, told us about these for the distress oxide and the distress inks. Now, does anybody relate to this? So I thought, what stamps shall I use? So I don't know what stamps they are. And I got some little flowers, so I thought, oh, I'll do the little flowers. Oh, why? So that was the first one, right, that I stamped, the one lipstick. So dabbed it on, thought, right, I better clean my stamp. Got my cloth, which is just at the side of me. Went to clean it, ping, the stamp come off, never to be found again. I cannot find it. Mr. Doodle's been in here looking. I've been on my hands and knees, searching all on the floor, rubbing my hands across the carpet because it's got like a long pile carpet in here. And the stamp has just disappeared, but luckily I've got another one. But does anybody relate to that? Like, what? Where's it gone? How can it have disappeared? I'm just going to put this stamp back in that packet so I don't lose that one. Yeah, so I've been doing those. I'm quite pleased with. At least I know what I've got now. Right, what else was I going to show you? Oh, just bits and bobs. Really is a bits and bobs thing. Some of you might remember, oh, I don't know, a couple of years ago probably. Don't think it was last year. My daughter gave me loads of pieces of ribbon that she'd had given her. So I found some of them. And this is a couple of weeks ago now, and I've literally just spotted them. So I thought, oh, let's just have a, because I'm like random. I don't know. I just don't organise my life. I'm just very random. I thought, oh, let's have a go. I've got loads of fabric paints that I picked up cheap from the range, I think it was. Like, I don't know. There was just on the sale thing a long time ago and I'd never used them. I thought, oh, I better use those. So I was just playing with those. That one's, don't know what was on there. And then I'd stamped on that one. Different stamps on that. I think this was a different, I can't remember. It's a different paints. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they'll be good for belly bands or to go round. I thought I could probably put a little piece of elastic on and then it would like go round a journal for a journal closure or something. That one. That's those, just random. Oh no, there's another one there, and there's bits of ruffle as well. So no, that was grey, I think. That's not brilliant, but it'll be alright for something. And I found these. These are cords from out of some of Mr. Doodle's shorts. I think when he gets them, he takes the cord out, because he's quite good like that. His mum used to have, she used to do sewing and that, and he learned how to, he could use a sewing machine before I could. He semi-taught me. But anyway, he takes the cords out of his shorts and then he puts elastic in them. So he's like, do you want those? Yes, please. And I just went over these. Don't know whether it's picking it up, just dabbed all bits on, and I think that is so pretty. Some of these are all different paints, but fabric paints. That's that. What else have I got to show you? So then this morning I'm being sorting out some of my papers. You don't want to see the state of this room on my shelves, and I've got all these packets and packets of, some of them have got labels on bits and bobs, and I have them up on the shelf, and packets and packets and packets of stuff like that. And one of the packs has got these in, which are pieces, not that one, but, well, these are like bits of drop sheets from years ago, that will be, when I first started with my paints. I've no idea. Oh God, that's mental, absolutely mental. But no, these ones are when it's textured wallpaper that I've used on my jelly plate and such like. And so this is what I got a little bit sidetracked on. Where is it? This one. I put them on the desk. I thought, oh, they would look nice, and I can't get them out because it will wobble the drawer that the camera's on. But these, it was just plain purples and stuff. And then I thought, oh, that'll look really pretty if I put some of the Cosmic Shimmer, you know, the gilding pastes. Not gilding paste, yeah, gilding polish. The Cosmic Shimmers, they have the little sponge in the top for anybody that doesn't know. And I just went over with some of those. Oh, I think that's so pretty. And that's the only one I've done, because I thought, no, you mustn't get sidetracked. That's your 5 minutes for today, because I haven't done any crafting as such, and I don't think I will do for quite some time, because I really need to get a bit more organised. So if I'm missing in action, you know why. So what I think I'm going to do with this, with these, I'm going to shimmer them all up, probably put some more paints on the back. I don't know, I might have this as a just a come on and play project, and I don't know. But yeah, what I'm going to do is make like a little journal up, like I said the other week about Kylie Coo's. She did a torn journal, and I'm just going to use them like that. I know some people will love that idea. Some people will be like, what the actual? What is she talking about? Why would you want to do that? I know some people just won't get it, and that is absolutely fine. But some people will get it. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is just, I don't know, not in any sort of orderly fashion, just, well, I've got some more, but just shimmer them all up, make them a bit prettier, sew it down the middle and have it as a weird little journal thing. I might just give that away if, I don't know who. Let me know in the comments whether that is your sort of thing. I'm not in the slightest bit offended. It wouldn't do for us all to like the same things, and something like this, yes, it's weird. I'm a weird person. There's a lot of weird people out there. I know a lot of you will be like, oh yes, I love that. And you know, like I say, some people will be like, no, that's just wrong and silly, and you know, it's everybody's choice. But let me know what you think, and you know, whether when I've got that finished and looking pretty, I might even put other pieces of paper in. Could do that, could alternate it with a, you know, and then probably have this one as the front, just literally have it like that. Might put some sort of tie round, you know, like Mr. Doodle's shorts. Cord. Yeah, let me know. I'm interested to see, you know, who would love that sort of thing and who would be like, no, it's really not me. And then you could like do whatever. It's just lovely. That's really me. Love that. So that might be my next project when I allow myself. So yeah, so I've got loads of pieces of, oh, this is just a blooming, this is nothing. This is just a fraction of what there is. It's blooming stupid. There's piles and piles on this table. This one, this has got newspaper on it. So this, this is going back a few years. I don't know who it was. I don't think I've ever been able to say who it was, but I can remember watching somebody's video about something else. What it was, who it was, no idea. And during the video they mentioned something about if you want to make your own, you know, gift wrap stuff, use newspaper. So I was like, oh, what a good idea. And it was near Christmas time, I think, so I went into a, no, it was, look, went into a mad frenzy of painting newspapers. And I've still got these few left. I did loads at the time. But I'd only done one side. Some of them I did both sides. So I've got those still lurking about. And this is what I'm like. Just have packets and packets and packets of different bits. And, oh God. There's a piece there. What's that? Well, that was a piece of just cheap, I don't know whether it's watercolour paper or what it was, that I was playing with crayons and mental. Then there's a bag here. What's in this one? No idea. Let's have a look. Have we got a label on? No, no label on. Oh, bits of this. These are from years ago. I have used loads of these. I know people, lots of people say, oh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with them? I don't need to do anything. I just like to look at them. But I have, you know, I obviously do make projects with stuff. And I have used a lot of these. This was when I first got into doing the alcohol inks. And I discovered this is a mailing bag. Discovered the alternative when I had the light bulb moment of, because I'd been watching a Tim Holtz thing on Yupo paper, and I thought, oh, that looks like that mailing bags I've got. So that's what that is. And if I remember rightly, that stuck to card, but I think I had trouble. Yeah, look, didn't matter what adhesive I used, they didn't seem to stick. So I sew, you know, I sew on them. There's that one left. There's alcohol inks and splashes of whatever. That one left. Oh, that says Softerlind. So that was a hand. That was alcohol inks, and then I'd use Softerlind. That's a hand sanitizer. Oh, and isopropyl. Are you bored yet? What else have we got? Oh my god. Oh, look at this. Oh, that was when I was doing the... Oh, I can't remember the lady that I watched for that either. Oh, it's gone. Where you do the craft card and rub glycerine on it, crumple it up, rub glycerine, and it ends up turning, and then she put it through a embossing folder and it looks like faux leather, and then she stuck fabric to it, and this is just a little piece. I have got another one somewhere that I have got paper in it, but I don't know where that is, unless I gave it away. I might have gave it away, but it just looked like leather. But that's that. This, what have we got here? Right, so this was when, I think this was Julie Olivia's Crafty Boutique. She did a thing, I think that's who it was, where she was making these like, don't know what you would call it, things, but you glue it up the side. So what have we got? So we've got a square, and then I must have folded it, yeah, folded it corner to corner, did I? And then in the middle like that, and then you glue it up the sides, and then you've got that little pocket there, and the same at that side. and, you know, little, what do you call it? Can't think what you call them. Because I made several of those, and I put trim and stuff down, and then I think I'd thought to myself, oh well, some of that scrapbook paper, God, I'm going on, aren't I? Some of that scrapbook paper that I've got, I'll paint it up and make another one. But that's as far as it got. Is that another one? No, this is something else. Oh, these are like file folders. This was a drop sheet, yeah. I'd been given a load of these. They're like that. And I'd used it, started off as a drop sheet probably. And then that was going to be something. But that's as far as that's got. I did send somebody, I think it was Aisha, a while ago. I think it was sent somebody something like this. I didn't do anything with it because I thought whoever it was, I think it was Aisha, that I put some bits in, and I thought, well, then they can undo it and chop it up and do whatever. And then there's another one there, look. Dear. What else have we got? Oh my God. No. And this really is just a little bit of, right, this was from when I was doing that altered playing cards that Sally Van I started off a couple of years ago, and one of them I'd done a tea theme. Can't remember exactly what I did now, but did a tea theme. Used tea bags and probably tea leaves on it. That's a bit left. This is a scribble page that it looks like I've gone over with Mod Podge or something, because it's very shiny. Oh, and I have used some of that for something. Don't know. What else have we got? I don't know. Bits of paper. Now this is going in the bin. This is just ridiculous. Some of you may or may not remember a few years ago, I've been given a load of, you know, the cellophane that get flowers wrapped up in. My daughter had given me a load of that. So I used, oh, can you smell? You smell it? It's not nice. Very potent that is still. I'd used some old glass paints on them, and when I say old, they're probably 20 years old, the glass paints. Used a load of those, and I'm going to just throw those in the bin in that bag because I just want to. Are you impressed with that, Steph? Look, in the bin. Yeah, and I'd done loads of sheets, really pretty it was, just scraped it on and off with a store card, and then when they were dry I'd made flowers and I'd made feathers, and they were really pretty. Lots of those went out. I think I've still got some somewhere. Bits and bobs, look, bits and bobs. Not Bob's Bits, it's just bits and bobs. Right, so that says alcohol. So I've used alcohol inks at some point with that. That looks as though it's on photo card. Oh, there's another one of these, look. Oh God. Right, yeah, so you could tuck one inside and have that like that, and I think I did both of mine. I think I did 3 actually to send out, and I think I did them both that way, although I can't remember. Bits of paper, look. Really? I don't know whether I'd made what I'd done with these, whether I'd made ATCs, can't quite remember. A piece of corrugated card, scraps, another piece of that's alcohol inks. It feels as though it's a matte card. What's that say? Sometimes I write on the back. Just looks like paints. Whoa, that's a bit bright. Surgical spirits. So that was alcohol ink. Then I'd put surgical spirits on it. A lot of these would look nice with some of the shimmer stuff on. Brighten it up. Piece of... That's going in the bin. Hey. Oh. And it's very, very rare I do that. That just feels like a acrylic paint. Dendritic. Oh my god. That's alcohol inks again. I think these are probably from 5 years ago. Don't know what that is. Some sort of scratchy on there. Marble, that's when I did the foam marbling. Don't know what they are. That's a piece of something that's going in the bin. I hope you're witnessing this, but I am actually throwing things in the bin. What is this? It's like I was... don't know, messing about with something. It's a pretty green, don't know what that is. Envelope. I was going to say I've not made that very straight, but I haven't made that. That's a bought one. You know, oh, it does look straight there. Oh, it's an optical illusion. Don't know, it's an optical illusion for me. That looks wider at that end than it does there, but it isn't. That's it. That's... oh no, it's not. Come back, come back. Not gone yet. And then there was this, and then this is it. These are from 2015. One of them had got on it when I was doing the Quirky Girls, where you do it with your eyes closed, and I was doing them on all different cards. This is just a cheap card. Don't know why it would be all right if I hadn't have put that on, but anyway, it's Jade and Hillary and Bob. That's Bob. Then there's Melanie. And Dolly. Bless. I can't read now. These were the ones where you do it, the outline with your eyes closed. I can't remember who. I'd actually followed somebody that was doing these like little, I don't know what you'd call them, but only theirs were. I mean, look at that nose. What's all that about? It's fun though. It's such fun. 28 minutes. Oh my god. And that's Polly. Melanie and Polly. And then we've got No Nose Nancy. Oh, and then we've got Cherry. And Miranda. 2015. And then this little birdie, I think that was, I'd copied that from a, I don't know, I've got a feeling that there's one of the big stamp companies that do something similar, but I'd seen a picture on, I don't know, Pinterest or somewhere, and I thought, oh, I'll just see if I could do that. Quite clearly I can't. Then there's my little cat. I think I'd done that with my eyes closed. Looks as though I have. And that's it. That's all I'm going to ball the pants off with you this afternoon, I think. Now I'm going to go back outside, take my crochet in and do a little bit more of that, because my hands are actually cold now. And my blue fingers aren't paint, it's plant food. Oh, there's bits of paint there. That must be from days ago. Yes, plant food. I'm watering my roses this morning and gave them a bit of food and got it all on my fingers and it won't come off. So, wish me luck with this. Like I say, I will be sometime, I don't know. I'm still looking for that stamp, but I don't think I'll ever find that. I think it's just vanished. I have no idea where that could have pinged off to, but never mind, eh? It's not the end of the world. Oh, something else. Just a minute. I've just seen something else. Something else I just got a little bit sidetracked with. Oh no, two other things. When I pulled my trolley out, it's got some of my painty bits and bobs in. I found this piece of Tyvek. Mr. Doodle acquired a Tyvek suit, and I cut a piece off and painted it. I did this the other day actually. I've got some of these. I'm so bad, right? I've got some of these that my lovely friend Penny Humphreys gave me for my birthday or Christmas. It must be, well, I'll be 62 next month. It wasn't my 60th birthday, it was before then. So I've had these, I would say, at least 3 years. And I'm sure I've never used them. So I was like, oh, well, we'll just get sidetracked for a few minutes, see if those inks will work. And I literally just squirted a bit on and rubbed it all on with my finger. And then I did use a brush with some water. So we've got that. And then I just allowed myself to make one little flower. Isn't that just so adorable? I love it. And all I did, I thought, because I hate waste, I do hope if this video, when I go to upload it, if it's all like this again, I will be so annoyed with it being 31 minutes. Because I don't like waste, I thought I'm not cutting circles out. When I do my burnt flowers with the singy fabric, I always cut squares because I don't like the waste when you cut circles. So I just cut some little squares out. Well, it's about, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 inches. And then just use my heat tool, and it's, look how it's made it darker. I think that's really good how it does that. So that'll be another video for another day. I'll come on and, oh dear, you know, when we get 50 hours in a day and I get time. Ooh, help. And I did it both sides because I just like both sides of. That would bug me if I'd just done that one-sided and then I turned it over and I saw white. No, that's wrong. So I just did both sides. Didn't use a lot of ink. But I've tried doing this before. I haven't had a lot of goes at doing it, but I've used paint, and it just, when you go to use your heat tool, it just smells. But this didn't smell. So that's that. I'll pop that over there. And finally, this is the final thing. Distress oxides. As you all know, I've been getting a few of those recently. So I don't know whether this was yesterday or the day before, or all days mingle into one. So I was just having a play. Oh, it was yesterday because it was when I got the red oxide. There's some red in there somewhere there, I think. So this is sea white watercolour paper, watercolour card. I just put all the distress oxides on, flick the water, you know how it is. Done that one and that one with all the different colours. They're so pretty. And then this one was the same, but just, I don't know, an hour or so ago, I thought, oh, I wonder. And I just got a little bit of watered down, excuse me, Mod Podge, and just rubbed out. I didn't use my fingers actually, I used a piece of paper towel and rubbed it over. Yes, it did fetch a little bit of the paint off, but look how different it looks. But I like the chalky look as well. And then I did the same. These were some tags that somebody had given me. Can't remember who. And again, that one's got the, and they're like a creamy colour to start with. That isn't pure white, but that, and then a wipe off sheet. This, I think this is a piece of laser paper. I was just messing about with that. And that's it. I'm going to love and leave you because I've twaddled on for 35 minutes about paper. So anyway, have a lovely weekend, everyone. Mr. Doodles, he says, oh, shall we go out to Peterborough tomorrow, to Poundland, and there's a hobby craft there? And I'm like, ooh, I don't know whether I'm ready to go out yet because I've been in the house and at home for so long without going in shops. I'm like, ooh, what you mean, like, and see people? So I don't know yet. I says, can we leave it till the morning to decide? But oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? They're really lovely. I love the distress oxides. I love any sort of painty things. It's all good. Right, take care, everyone. Love you all loads. Thank you for all your lovely comments. And have a good weekend. And I shall speak to you whenever. But please don't worry about me. I will be in here with my papers trying to sort out. Take care. Love you all. Bye.